last year NDC maybe Koku Mahama office war cantonment show me your weapon.
I'm going your weapon.
So the invitation in the fire bank say show me your weapon on the office. So because cantonment is a prime area.
Yeah.
American embassy Israel they are all there. Yeah. It is okay weapon on man. They've already blacklisted you. But they were believing up to a point say you had a case and that the EC and easy person will be after yes I did we are and say easy and therefore the last sentence said you can't build trust in state institution when a major political party has an agenda against the institution and uses its might and numbers to denigrate the institution. So that is what is happening.
Serious.
This is the Afrobarometer report. Yeah, this is it. I'm not reading any straight document. Yeah. So if your people are watching on these are the documents we're reading. So this is where we are. So when and in this day of technology, this information
you can get it.
It moves like lightning.
You can get it.
So everybody has done their report already and sized you up and said, "Massa, una person born mine, young penima born mine." And now there you are hamstrung. You are caught in there. So now go back on message. Go back and campaign. Go back on message. Go and convince people. If they will vote for you, they will vote for you. But stop the threats. And that's where we are, Mofa.
107.1 so ha Omane CEO at the Martha Mills Institute na no Ebon Komono na yanko Central Region kakra na afi yenhwe enema hodo a ekoso ewo ho Koku we de enchema ma kwan no asori akọ from 5 minutes bi na mema kwan ma asori ko na ye ka oti asem na ye switch ba galamsey for ensensem no na oti na ni voter ebom ehde na make magic no for the DMPP. Is it any said
as for OT for a long time, I think even under President Mills, they started clamoring for region.
Yes.
So you will notice that President Mills appointed the nation. His first regional minister was Anyidoho. Okay, so from the south or the middle belt. But after Anyidoho, he appointed Ford Kamal. The late Ford Kamal became Volta regional minister under Atta Mills. Under John Mahama and Odema Helen in Tunsu. So even from Mills's time, we started understanding, say the OT people were beginning to agitate small. Say Adeno has remained down south and the middle belt for too long. But only Naka regional. So let's start giving them some space. So Ford Kamal came. Unfortunately, he passed. May his soul rest in peace. Then when John became president, he made Helen Tonsu a minister. So we began to realize that OT. Then he started agitating for region. And it's an Anyidoho region. And they have their regional status now. So, hey, and the kind of development that is taking place in terms of road infrastructure in that belt, because President Mills was going to do the Eastern Corridor Road right from Asikuma Junction through Yendi into Tamale. Only God knows why John Mahama, because there was a Chinese facility to that effect, and at John Mahama the facility was truncated and the road was not done. And people know, the chiefs know that this was what was going to happen for them in a 1 year. And some government has come and done it. So for OTDA, and somebody was telling me this morning, I don't know how true it is. Say yes, baby say Mahama Ba, he will bring OT and Volta back together again. I don't know how true it is. And so if it is true, and that's what the OT people have heard, and they are resisting and promising Dr. Bawumia what they are promising him, well, so politics is a propaganda woman. So being a cancer, say, "Must in front kitty and
now they are fra.
It is a bit more for formula. No, muti. So we say Oba, Ubeyi regional status ne free omo. And Beka Volta Hua. It's up to you to go and diffuse it. But obviously, and I make I say, even people like Domahini, haven't they changed it? Hasn't the narrative changed?
It changed.
So something is happening. Something is happening where, and what even the Domain, what did he say? Also, what you say, he has been criticizing the NPP, but Mukwebi Wawa on to fancy Dr. Bawumia, humility.
He said it.
No kasa, and no dear, no to fancy. So the man has some attributes, God given or acquired, that down nobody can take away from him. And humility is key. Humility is key. Even the day he decided to get angry with his main opponent, John Mahama, Mahama said they couldn't attempt, say, Adena, ya bompire man, yeah. Say, Okandia, say, even when Bawumia got angry, he was measured. And me, you see, I like that anger because I remember President Moose getting angry at Harbor.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he changed something. So we are creatures of emotion. So you don't say because I'm a leader I shouldn't get angry. No, as we I shouldn't get angry. Even Christ himself got angry and shipped people out of the church. That this is a house of prayer. I will not allow people to turn it into a den of thieves. So we are creatures of emotion. And it's good that at every now and then we show that we are not statues. So he got angry, but he was measured. He was measured in speech. Wama ebufono amfana nanti baby ayen nanti, and that's the difference. That's what people are analyzing. The bako de ni bufua obi na no a obi didi obi atem obi tuegum potogum hwegum bako so wo ho a ni bufu kra ohwe so hwe fam ansan wakasa
Koku ansan na ba kon secretary general.
As for hospital there ye be CB akwan ye be bi school die be fine, but there from here move the whole national agenda to a different level. And he said, me say, and the rest here away. Abefu efidia edi yejumano. I am creating a certain system. Why? There's poverty in the US. There's poverty everywhere. There's unemployment. There's housing problems. There are Trumps. Donald Trump is sending. We know the Trumps. Omoda train station, bus station. Yeah. Can you please spare a penny? Can you please spare a penny? Yes, you are calling a movie. So it is everywhere. But what makes those societies click and say there are fundamental systems in place. Even about Bawumia or credit rating and scoring, I'm for this rate. But that's what people live on abroad. Or now look at a credit card by a 5. We use cashless system. But because you are credit worthy, you can even eat into your future earnings.
Yeah.
Enjoy your credit worthiness while you are alive. Electronic buses, no more cash system. This time now, Osafono, kita bag. Obeji sikana tum osifri bus no the open on this sikana here no. You say after you must get a card to say abroad. If it's a weekly bus pass, a monthly bus pass, you buy it. If you enter and you don't have the bus pass, you use Mumu. The conductor will move or not the Mumu Ejisika. All those systems are being created for effective revenue mobilization. So, and there's a generation coming, Gen Z for no. We can't take them out. It is a maybe a voltage in your papa, you have Rollins, Ominti. There's a generation, 2-3 generations that don't know Rollins. Rollins left in 2000, yes sir. Right? So 24 years ago, Rollins was not president. So there are 2 generations that don't identify with Rollins. And quite a number of the first-time voters in these elections, especially in a certain age category, don't know Rollins. They've only heard the name.
Yeah.
They didn't.
Yeah.
It is only a Volta region. And you see Rollins for Volta region, no problem. But before God and man, what the eye is seeing, what the ear is hearing, is what they are associating with. So we are associating with new technology. Say obidi way back, making life easy for everybody. So for them, that's what they are looking at. It is a mujina fako. Now monsieur traditionally, even in the US, go and look. So-called in certain states where it is supposed to be for Democrats, Republicans are taking it, and vice versa. So there's nothing. Society is not static. It's here the Volta region here, and what a lot of the young people are saying, and you can't hear more. Sarcasm say, yet better. In a certain way, no. There's a young generation. In fact, way back 2016, the revolution started when I was deputy general secretary. So that was 2016. In Anado,
yes.
Look, the revolution in the Volta region started way back in 2016. Yes, a group of youth who just decided that no, they are not going to follow the status quo, and the numbers have grown. Apart from that, the NPP has learned from the NDC. Oh, in so many ways.
Okay.
Look, and can it in NPP for your crochet politics? And now you're teasing a co-woman. Into we know where we get our votes from. The NPP has sat down and said that there be in Red Dani. So yes, they have now entered the hinterlands. So the drip machines that are going to every district, the Agenda 111, the free education, the schools going to the hinterlands, and now you have decided that you know how to do local politics because you have learned from us. Now IPAC, now 12 political parties, the remaining 10. Everybody seemed to be towing a particular line, which was not in the interest of the NDC. In the past, some small parties, no, na yena ekuraomo, aday, because the movie training, you say, NDC, IPAC, all those political parties, free akratani, your boyfriend say, I boycotted IPAC. Now you call back. So when you go back, you think that they are going to warm up to you. But in the past, Butchers Association, Hairdressers Association, Organizers Association, one association. We created all those small groups. I say NDC, Buka Party, and I said we don't have intellectuals.
After Professor Mills, nobody do so about
do so after Professor Mills. Well, whoever took over did that. Under Professor Mills, there was no doom so.
No.
Exactly. But the point I'm making is that the dynamics have changed, the times have changed, and people are rethinking associations and building new alliances. It is a way say region, and John Mahama said something in the Volta region. And the coho, and now people are doing the analysis or can say, or say Volta for a car, the volume of votes and come in your World Bank.
Yeah, he said it.
Yeah.
He said it.
Move your World Bank because compared to the other regions, no, Muna ye to aba NDC ni MPP margins, no, move be a gap, no.
Yeah.
But it's not the volume of votes.
Yeah. He said it.
And that is a big slap in the face.
I tell you, he said it.
That is a big slap in the face because if you're talking about Voltarian votes, even up to the north, Voltarians are there. Go to the central region, Voltarians are there. Go to eastern region, Voltarians are there. Go to Bonahafo, the Koku farms, everywhere you find water bodies. Go and check the number of Voltarians who are around the world.
Who extended on not just a region, but entire.
So if you go to the Volta region and after all these years in politics, you are looking at only the geographical space called Volta. Now, who do you try and pour? So, volume of votes and Kamu Nibi. It's just the margin. And Mubi BT MPP or region until you from the World Bank. In that same conversation, you are admitting, say, MPP has grown its percentage in the Volta region from single digit now to almost 15%. Good! It is because of some of these utterances. Masa, until when we now wako na MPP for ballroom no more loopholes. No bundu memu, edinemu. Now I say Bawumia bar. That's the kind of reception you get. In Keta, in Anglo, in Ho, everywhere from Hokwe or statistically Hokwe. Why not? Strategically, that's the only city they have in the region.
Yes.
So a bird in hand. Bobo, I know answer. Answer na what you see. So you can see that the MPP is doing some very serious scientific engagement. So they started from Hokwe just to honor Amaru and to honor their voting base in Hokwe and Sana Mustati, Esami, Ebafen. That's how you play the politics. It's just about massaging egos. Massaging egos. That's all Rawlings used to do. Rawlings, Econ 1990, Nima got them. It was just to associate. Yeah. Ashama. Just to associate. It's about association, oh. But if you think that you not associate because you were born to rule at all cost, and I heard a very disturbing advert today talking about this same, that today NDC can run an ad and go after Fulanis.
Yes, they are doing it.
That today NDC, Jerry Rawlings NDC, Fulani for Kayan, Obiaka, I
want to attack you. Say a bit of Fulani, any first lady.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
And it's John Mahama saying that as the leader of the party, he's condoning all these messages. Because I've been director of communications before for a campaign. And the adverts that we used to run, I used to vet every advert. I'm telling you. And the flag bearer, as much as possible, they are making man and sana akono, but the man share. When I tell people that myself, I even went into the studio, the main theme song,
yes,
I usually Sata